Good evening, I'm Kerry Pfeffer.
And I'm Diana Sullivan. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, gone in a blink. It's a crime that hits you right at home. Did you know one burglary occurs every 12 seconds? Tonight, something you've probably never seen. A live break-in by a man who knows what makes you a target. TV5's Wayne Garcia, live with a story you will only see on TV5. Wayne?
Diana, this is a Valley First. We have quite a setup out here tonight at this house. Let's take a look right now from our mass cam, show you exactly what you're going to be seeing tonight. And let's point off right off the top here, we do have the owner's permission, an owner who has challenged us to try to break in his house to try to see what kind of valuables that we can find. We can come back down here. I want to show you exactly what we're going to be doing in just a couple of minutes. First of all, very important, we're going to be having a clock that's going to be down on the lower part of your screen that's going to time exactly how long it takes a burglar to get into this house and out, and what kind of things he can collect in the meantime. The burglar in question here is this man right here, Bob Portnaire. Bob used to be a burglar by choice and by profession. He did it for 8 years. He went to the state prison for 8 years, but he's been clean now for 14 years, and he's been doing seminars for law enforcement, also for private citizens, to show them how they can protect themselves from being burglarized. It's a first of its kind event here on TV5. We're excited about it. It's going to be interesting. You're going to learn something, and that's all coming your way in just a few minutes from now.
Right now, the fight is on. A fire, and a big one, is burning in California. High temperatures and some wind have done anything but help crews there. The fire is about 40 miles southeast of Los Angeles in Rancho Santa Margarita. Let's take you above the scene. Aaron Fitzgerald joins us live. And Aaron, what's the very latest?
Well, what we're looking at now is a burnout operation that's on the western flank of the overall fire area. We had about 600 acres was the last size up from the Orange County Fire Authority. It looks like it's going to be even more than that before the night's through. We have some tape of what this looked like earlier. It started about 2:45 and quickly moved towards some very expensive homes in the Wagon Wheel area, an area called Coda de Casa, which is a development of fairly new houses, and that was probably what saved them. The fact that these homes were new and built with non-combustible materials, that and very good brush clearance and good planning on the part of the Orange County Fire Department probably saved many of these homes. Many acres burned, over 600 acres moved right through these homes, the fire did, and not a single one was lost. Only an outdoor gazebo was the only structure that suffered any damage, and there were no injuries. So good planning is probably what saved a major disaster here, and we do have a backfiring or burnout operation still underway, trying to do everything they can to get the last of the unburned fuels out before morning. Reporting live from over Coda de Casa, I'm Aaron Fitzgerald. Back to you.
And Aaron, usually the strategy is to hope that the winds die down at night and then firefighters can make some progress. Does it look like that's going to be the case tonight?
Absolutely. The winds have already died down a great deal. We had winds of up to 15 knots gusting throughout the afternoon, and right now the surface winds are almost down to zero, so the firefighters are taking advantage of the calm winds and trying to burn some of these fuels out before the winds pick up again at dawn.
Great. Thanks very much. Aaron Fitzgerald reporting live over the fire in Santa Margarita.
Tonight, southeast of Tucson, a wildfire is burning there. The smoke and flames can be found near Sonoita. So far, the fire has charred 400 acres of the Coronado National Forest. Crews hope to contain the fire by tonight. The winds have died down, which has obviously helped firefighters. No word yet on what sparked the flames.
Tonight, fire investigators are trying to figure out what caused a mobile home fire. You can see the home was badly damaged. The fire happened earlier this evening. Thankfully, there were no injuries. A tanker fire is being blamed for creating a mess on One Valley Freeway tonight. For a short time, the northbound lanes of I-17 were completely shut down. The tanker caught fire near the Glendale exit. Crews were able to get traffic moving again a short time later.
A developing story right now out of the East Valley. An 8-year-old was injured tonight in Mesa near Meridian and McKellips. We are told the child was playing in a tree house when the child fell out of the tree and landed on a pile of junk. That child was impaled on a sharp item in that pile. We're told the child has a hole in a lung but is expected to survive. Well, tonight the investigation is moving forward concerning a Valley doctor who faked his own kidnapping. Lori Raymond is live at the Madison Street Jail. And Lori, Dr. Salerno's wife visited him there at the jail tonight, right?
Yes, visiting hours began at about 5 o'clock here at the Madison Street Jail. Arena Salerno was up on the 6th floor earlier. That's where the pediatrician is on suicide watch in an isolation cell in the psychiatric ward.